Dr. Young, and I'm going to go over your week 6 work. This is the last video that I will post for the term. This is the last week of class. It's gone by pretty fast. For your week 6 work, you are going to have a quiz and a discussion, and that is all. So as we wrap up, there's no more papers. It's just discussion, 20-question quiz, and that is it. So what I would like you to do is, through this week, just look at your grades or look at any. If you have any questions or concerns, email me early in the week. I will not accept any work after Sunday night because basically the next morning I'm going to get up, grade week 6, and post final grades. So I cannot take anything after Sunday. Because they do want us to turn them around quickly, and we have those deadlines as instructors. So for the week 6 discussion, I'm going to talk about unions, and you may or may not be a member of a union, but if you are or you're not, you do research if you're not, or if you've never been in a union. And talk about the federal laws passed pertaining to labor relations. Which ones do you feel had the biggest impact in labor relations today, unionized or not? So, again, just talk about the impact, the laws that were passed, what impact they had then, what impact they have now. Talk about collective bargaining. Make sure that you talk about the 4 parts of bargaining, and then which one do you feel is the most important for both sides and why. And then you're going to look at labor agreements in your text. Consider all the items and just talk about why management rights and union rights are important. You're just going to kind of describe the process. You can talk about the process of collective bargaining, obviously. You want to talk about what happens, and, you've got 2 different sides here, so talk about how that process of, benefits both sides. And feel free to share any of your own experiences with unions if you've been a part of one in the past, if you're a part of one now. I absolutely welcome that, because probably all of you know, unionization has really decreased in this country. It's not as common to have students in my classes that are a part of a union. Now, I've never been in a union, but I worked at General Electric for 9 years, so they had a union. So whatever they worked out in their process, we would get the same benefits. And that caused some kind of, animosity too, because we weren't in the union, therefore we weren't paying the dues, but we would still get those benefits. So there are different issues and different perspectives, and feel free to talk about whichever one you've experienced or even witnessed. Maybe someone who's in a union. If you don't, or if you're not a part of one, maybe they've talked to you about it. So just whatever you can share that relates to this as well. And then there's a 20-question quiz, and it should pick up after your last quiz. So make